Fred Sterling. Aloha and welcome, Conscious Creators, with Master Guide Kiriel. Love and gratitude to all the new and returning members of Kiriel Conscious Creators. Thank you for your commitment to illuminate your truth, trust, and passion to journey onward during this great shift in consciousness, and all for the purpose of healing back from fear into love and to age our soul. Today is the 31st of March, 2021. Master Kirill is from the seventh dimension. We'll be speaking on the topic 3 days of darkness refresh. For the next next hour and a half, uh, relax and focus on your center. Breathe deeply all through the webinar program to get all four bodies involved, and just maybe the healing you desire happens. So listen to Master Guide Kiriel with intent. He will be giving us guidance on ways to successfully journey through 2021, and perhaps on to 3 days of, 3 days of darkness. Maybe, maybe not. Not yet. I hope not yet. I'm having too much fun right now. I hope that this time with Carol will give you the fortitude to further elevate your journey to as a healer and a healee who's committed to reawakening to the need to for your physical, mental, and spiritual. I am Patty Athena Sterling, co-host for this event, and I welcome Kahu Fred Sterling. How are you? Your hair is long. So,
This is new style.
new style. Is that for Creole?
Yeah.
So you've been the medium for Master Carol for the almost 35 years. Aren't you getting tired yet? Aren't you ready for the 3 days of darkness?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm right.
You're ready.
That's right.
But you just got vaccinated, so there's.
I got, but
Yeah, he received his first COVID vaccine this past Saturday, and he seems relieved. So, do you know something that we don't know?
no. You said like for the shift. I'm ready. Fully ready, but I get overnight to have a
Oh,
hour with Mr.
over session.
What?
The vaccine together, and the first day after, my arm was just, but the second day I had a headache. So it was a good excuse to sleep all day,
Yeah.
take ibuprofen, and then he gave me a long distance healing, 6 feet away.
Really? The first time I did.
It was amazing. And the next day I felt like flying. Literally, I thought I could fly. So,
I tell you this. I recommend long distance healing for everybody, but she's sitting about 6, 7 feet away. I told her, did you hear me tell you? Oh.
but I felt it.
Oh yeah.
I was doing my 5 breaths, and
That's
then I felt this energy comes to my head.
Yeah. That's where I started. But then I get this. My chair's around the corner a little bit, not your body. So I was doing this. I was doing this. I was really,
I tell you a secret.
and then I said, wait a minute, go over here. Oh, much easier. It's directional. It really is directional. If you're putting your hands
Yeah.
this, you know, like the young Hitler, right? I was doing this 2, 3 times. Then I went, oh wait, oh my God, pour it out, pour it out.
Uh, hands on. So even me, long
That's
it
right.
works. It really works. So
So I talked to her after that, and so I asked her in the morning. I said, "How'd you feel last night?" Well, the thing on my head and the pressure on my chest. And, oh,
so that is number one is done. So we're number two is next month, April.
April 16th.
Yeah, something like that. So thank you. I want to thank you, Kahu, for being so courageous and being part of this great shift because you brought onto the earth, you and Master Carol, the signature cell healing, the five breath self healing meditation, the 10 principles of consciously creating. What else?
Well, that's many, five, 6 books.
And they're all available at signaturecellhealing.com. And then later on, we'll bring Corinna to you about the next Signature Cell Healing online course. So that's really exciting.
Yeah. I
Let's
watched
see.
her. She put this not FaceTime. Skype.
Yes.
She sent me this one she did for where upstairs, Netherlands. Yeah, that's good. The lady was very kind. She introduced Corinna yet, and really kind lady. And she said, "Well, first of all, I would recognize Carl French Turley, the founder. Oh my God, it's good here, but I've never got used to this."
You're, thank God.
Yeah.
I'm always blessed with that. Um, and you keep pushing people to be confident in their healing abilities.
Yes.
Yeah. Because you believe everyone has a healing abilities.
Everybody does.
And everyone can heal anything.
That's right.
Yeah.
You only have two things. Well, one thing, courage.
That's
Because
true.
you're gonna. I go on. I started uh, uh, down the border, kids. Wow. Anyway, come back over it. Went down the UK, uh, all over. Wound up in Africa. Came across Africa and come back to Georgia. Yeah, okay. Oh, that's
So for those
so. This much I know. Um, I was looking through this. Corinna sent me these little boxes of call them the CDs, not CDs, but flash drive. The uh,
Oh, yeah.
It's beautiful. It was more than that, beautiful, cool.
Also prepares us to shift into the fourth light.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? Can we go to the fourth light without going through the 3 days of darkness? First question.
To get through that, you know, I've talked to you folks for better because she talked to me all the time. No, the 3 days of darkness, we got some response this time. But we know this much. The 3 days of darkness, it's not really 3 days, maybe 5, 4, 1, 2, I don't know. We don't know how long it'll take, but know this much. In that period, the whole earth is going to shut down. Shut down. People, they're going to take over. So they think poor workers.
Yeah.
I was always proud to be the outside portal. Mexico told me this not a couple nights ago. Oh, by the way, they switched you inside.
Yeah, you're with me.
Hey, you'll be over. You'll be.
But you think?
Well, I don't. Yeah, but no, I know. We all have to do the journey when it comes before us. So be ready for this great shift in consciousness. We know. I'm going to understand what I'm going to say. This is not games. It's not a game. I'm sorry. I'm saying we started at the shot Saturday, and I swear to God, the needle was that big. The needle, that that that. I swear, I looked at Patty. She's sitting on a chair behind me. I was looking over her and said, "Okay, what happened? You're done." Oh my God!
Good, good.
That's right. I didn't hear that because I hear. Oh,
We got big screen TV, so you know. No, funny. The third dimension is at least my third dimension.
I would say this as I get out. All the things we've talked about for years. For years now. Uh, Creating the conscious creators journey. It's beautiful, but I know this much: we have got after the shift is over. So I'm talking. I hopefully he'll talk. Yeah, yeah. I hope you talk. He doesn't care about this side of the shift. He cares, but I don't care.
Oh,
Well, I really,
secrets out.
yeah. I said, happened 3 days ago. He said, "Oh, by the way, oh, by the way, uh-oh, what do you mean bio,
Is there- So they promoted you.
I know.
So you done good, aging.
Yeah.
Huh, that's good.
Okay, let me get out.
Anyway, so the topic is the 3 days of darkness, and let me to you. Uh, it, and and you said, Aloha conscious creators. Where are you now regarding the 3 days of darkness? What are your thoughts on this subject? How are you progressing as a conscious creator? Are really giving us personal challenges to shift our thinking process. I'm sure, like me, you are re-examining life during this great shift in consciousness. I found myself reading the chapter again, chapter 8, 3 Days of Darkness, from the book Kirill, The Great Shift, and chapter 9, Ascension. I found it very interesting. Because of the work we've been doing as conscious creators, we may be ready to ignite the light centers, the light particles we've carried with us all our life into a new state of conscious awareness. Perhaps this will move us into a new and enlightened thinking process that will cause a vibrant shift, aligning us with greater sense of creator love, thereby shifting our resources to bring forth extra sensory abilities that will cause us to understand the next ascension process of the great planet Earth with humans on board. Here is a message from Master Guide Kiriel. He says, "Good evening. We from the guidance realm know this much has shifted many times over from Lemuria up to the time we have now. I would like to believe that over the years that many shifts happened, many times where the creator force has left the world empty. Then one day it came to pass that the earth plane was once again ready for a new shift for humans to move with her from the third light to the fourth light." Kiro. So I'm excited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Excited to know new information. Not that I'm excited about being close to the 3 days of darkness.
we're not close. We don't know. Your force inside. So this is my belief, not everybody. My beliefs. We have creator energy. We came to this airplane because it had creator force. But the creator is going to call the shots 100%. So it doesn't matter what you're going to do or how long you do it. You have to talk about it, do that. If it happens, you know, if you die and you work, set right back. Wow, that's cool. Well, it wasn't cool, but we have to know what we're going to do. So that said, bye.
Okay. Thank you, Master Kirill, for being the exclusive medium of Kirill from the light. So everyone, could you all close your eyes and take a deep breath and share one of your particle lights from your heart to Kahu Fred Sterling as he makes his way out of the body so he can lend his vocal cords to Master Guide Kiriel. Um, then the next breath, please share one of your golden particle or your light particles with Kirill of the seventh light, also known as the King of Angels.
Good evening.
Good evening. Welcome to the great shift in consciousness on planet Earth.
Great. So you have to take today?
Process.
Okay.
We're in the process.
Thank you. Thank you. So what are you talking about?
The 3 days of darkness refresh.
Oh.
So we thought, I guess Kahu thought he picked it, or you did, I don't know. But I think maybe you did. So you can bring forth new information.
Yes. Yes.
Good.
So you got questions?
Floods, century-old floods in Australia. And the same week we had a volcano from Iceland that erupted for like 800, first time in 800 years. And what was the other one? Oh, it was a radical weather in the U.S. And then we have that border uh, immigrant problem, children, that they're coming into America um, by the thousands. Yes. So I thought, oh, maybe this is the portal. America's the portal for the 3 days of darkness.
Well,
I'm just, my thinking, imagining.
You have great imagination. Imagine things? Oh, gosh. Down in Australia, Canada, the United States, uh, Mexico, and then this South
Yes,
America.
yes.
Yeah. Well, you know, they are walking through the deserts. They said somewhere 5 days, 6 days, they walk through
Yeah.
the desert and come up here, and they had the worst news I'll give everybody. You've got to be aware of the weather. Anytime you have patterns of weather like we have right now, well, beautiful day. That's beautiful. Um, you know, patterns around the world, and you watch around the world. If you watch CNN,
See,
got a big hole in the ground, and it's coming up. Don't panic. It'll take days to fill it. But know this much. We all know if you panic, so what do you do? So every time you have one of these matter, 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 you're going to had this lady call from Africa, and she said, "I was so worried about you, Kahu." Uh, he laughed. He said, "Oh no, I live on a mountain. I live on the mountain." Wait, but set that hour, about an hour later, it poured on him. He using the 10 principles of consciously creating. Well, I know this much. If you do the 10 principles, we start with the creative force, that love, that one part of this whole journey. But no, all the way up to the 10th principle, the 10, 3 days of darkness. We know this is what is happening right now. So we're not in this port, but actually the earth plane and envelop the. You know what? We talked about having outside port workers, inside of port workers. I had a meeting with my medium a couple days ago, and told him, "You're so proud of being out there and fighting and scampering and all this." I said, "I'm sorry, Matt. You come in now." Why? He said, "Why?" Oh my gosh! Don't ask me, Mr. Kirill. I don't ask the creative force when he's going to do it. So be ready, okay?
How do we, okay, 3 days of darkness, when my mind says, how do we mastermind? Can we mastermind how our positions at that time are, we're like, I'm going to be here in Lemuria, and how do we do that? How do we mastermind the situation that's best for us?
Yeah, mastermind.
That's a 10th principle.
That's right. Oh yeah, that's right. Well, the 10 principles, you go through 9 principles and use the 10th principle, and that seems kind of matter-of-factly. Why? Why did you go this whole journey? Well, we know this much is go take back about someplace between Lemuria sinking and the United States coming up out of the water. Now, the people on the earth plane, they were not existent. They had all that, they had all gone. So that's the last time we ever had one of those shifts. So now the words that I've heard talked about this time is going to be a good percentage who left to be new founders of the airplane. But now you know this much. If you've got political influence of Republicans or Democrats or don't don't have don't have don't have it, because you'll know when you get, you know, that's the absolute answer.
Well, yes. But I think we know how to we know how to I want to know how to get to the place where I know.
Use your tools. Use your tools.
Okay,
That's right.
the 10 principle.
Well, 6-day program.
Mm, okay.
Not. I would every night. If you if you go 3 or 4. My meeting was really quick, and he came back. But now he doesn't have a fear of dying. I know, no fear at all. So I know the people on the airplane, the people, they're beautiful people. Many of them, I mean, it's pretty beautiful. You're beautiful. Everybody in the place is beautiful. But know this much: I look at you all. Look at you, you. Her, her. No, you have a light pattern, and I don't see the body. I can draw it up to the ranks, and it can get up there, but I don't like that. I want to see your heart beating and watch your body moving. You know, I got minutes today.
Great. You the questioners. So how's our COVID doing? Are we going to eradicate it soon? They're they're evolving, I understand.
Evolving
I mean
off the plane.
I mean the COVID.
The COVID is another series of bad journeys. But know this much, please know this much. This bad journey is created by somebody else. I I never say, you have questions, suggestions, but don't say it. You know, they were trying to do the right thing. Now, Joe Biden.
Joe Biden.
Oh,
Our
Joe
president.
Biden. Yeah,
Yeah,
Joe
Biden.
Biden. Okay, Joe Biden came up and he's doing all this wonderful. No, what we're doing is he's setting us up for the great shift.
Experiment.
No, no, it was one of the things come through. We've had this. And back forward, back.
Yeah.
Well, what you got to remember, cut it off early. Now, this for the United States. I'm talking about the United States because I live through my. We, the parties are not good, and mask. So, so he would never go out without the mask. Usually double mask, right? But I know this much. We have got to get the top of this food cut off. So this is what we're doing right now. I'll tell you what, I can tell you a secret.
Okay. From
Secret.
your plane of
Yeah.
consciousness.
Not secret. Not from my mind. I've said
You don't do these things. Okay.
but know this much. When you get around to thinking for the mass humans, then you'll be perfect. This lady here, she knows what I'm talking about. She knows. She's Hawaiian.
Yes.
I see. I
Okay.
heard her play.
So, even though you had your shots, mask. Okay.
Not forever, but maybe.
I do. I'm gonna wear mine
Good.
forever.
Yeah.
Because it, I don't these past year, I didn't get a cold at all by wearing a mask. Yeah, interesting, huh? Anyway, I'll take a deep breath and get ready for the questions. Huh? Yep. On the paper here? Yeah. Okay. We let's see. I think you answered this. Humans on Earth are experiencing mass illnesses like the COVID-19, extreme weather, devastating disruptions, and massive turmoil. Are these definite signs that we are getting closer to the 3 days of darkness?
Yes. Why?
Okay.
You can't live the world that you're living at right now. Too much population and too much fear.
Oh.
So now, I don't know anybody in this place. I don't know anybody in this place who's got that much fear. I don't see anybody has much fear. This much. Outside of there, here,
Yeah.
here, okay. We know this much. They put a new roof on the top. We should have taken the program out to the next week or the next month or something.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, that's fine. You can't. My medium says he made a commitment, so we're going to do that. The problem. Talk loud, 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 loud. Okay.
Let's send some light to everybody. Send some light to the workers to stop.
No, 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 no.
Yeah, they said it's supposed to be their day off today.
Well.
So much for that. So I'm talking to them right now.
Okay. Yeah, she's tough.
Okay, the next question is indigenous culture and religious prophesy 3 days of darkness to mark the end time judgment. Is this a collective mastermind that have not yet to be realized?
Say that again.
Indigenous culture and religious prophesied that the 3 days of darkness marks the end time, judgment day. Is this a collective mastermind that have not yet been realized?
No, no. It's been more times than not. The airplane goes dormant.
Oh, okay.
For a period of maybe 100 or so years. So you can't have the bodies laying on the ground for 100 years. So as much what they're talking about, the fear, everybody's got fear. This one thing we got to get rid of. You know, you, my friend, you're afraid of the needle. I'm sorry. Can you tell me?
Yeah, go ahead.
She's really afraid. It's really freaking. I know his medium is big. You can do it.
So I can check that off my fear list.
That's
No
right.
longer. Okay. Last question. That's
Okay.
from Kaku. 1/3 of the Earth human population must have collectively raised their light vibration for the Earth plane to move through the 3 days of darkness with humans on board. How are we doing on this regard?
2 breaths. You know, if I take 2 breaths, that's a bit. It's not good. You know, 74 something. He does not have very few fears at all. Very few. What he knows is he can't go out without the mask because if it's for the people, it's for the people. He does it right. He does it right. So if it's for the people, if you're the people, you're the people, you're the people, well, you'll know what you should do, and you'll do it perfectly. But this medium's asking me, what's happening? Why is it happening now? Let's get the new body, the poor body. That movie.
In the movie?
No, no.
Okay. What's that?
Um, Avatar.
Hmm.
See, she's quiet.
I know.
Avatar is one of the perfect movies for centuries, but no. You've got to be. So when we get out of this journey, uh, well, t- that I'll tell you this much: when you wake up from this shift, everybody's going to sleep. Not one person that watch over, or pick up. No, don't. You'll all wake up simultaneously within an hour to 5 hours. So it takes 5 hours, love, 5 hours to wake up off the great shift. Now, when you wake up from there, you will have no fear, no fear at all. Now, how do I know this? Because I've seen two shifts on this airplane. I've witnessed myself, and I know it's beautiful. The seventh dimensionals, your angels, and all the people, they'll be there. They'll help you up. They'll step you up, set you up over. But know this much: you don't have anything to fear. You're not hungry. You won't be hungry for, well, maybe you'll not like this because you're a medicine, but um, you'll probably go about 45 days before eating. 45 days without food. That's what you've done to this body. You,
Oh, wow.
yeah, well, yes. So know this much. That's the one thing that's shocking for the people. They're worried about the outside porta workers. So, um, outside porta workers, they have a big job, and the problem is that the people come out, they wake up over time, but now they come up off the ground and they want to fight. They want to fight, fight. Why? Why? They've heard my books. They've heard my, you haven't read a book, but know this much: when you come up off the ground, you want to fight everybody. So the outside purpose, they're going to calm you down. Yeah, tweak, but they won't kill you. They won't kill you. But know this much: there's so many outside workers, outside workers. They're always ready not to fight. They love, they love the journey. See now, the mediums has a big sword and a big horse. Gosh darn.
And so the experience after the 3 days of darkness, the experience will be different for the outside portal workers and the the inside portal workers.
Yes. Oh, yes, yes, yes.
So what you just described, what can happen for the outside portal workers. What about the inside portal workers?
You probably go about 75 to 100 days before you eat.
Oh,
Because you get all this body weight off. You don't have to. You have to be skinny, but if you got fat in the tissues, it's got to get out. Get out. So, but you don't have the desire for eating. Now, when you get ready, somebody will say, "Oh, try this." And he give you green leaf. That's food. That's terrible.
that's so cool.
He, oh my God, it's good. Did you take um, Reverend Carol? Remember Carol? Remember Carol? She went to the shifts up beyond his airplane, and he's ready to come over here. But know this much: she would take one little leaf that big. She would eat that for an hour, half, 2 hours, biting, licking. Oh my God! You can see it. It's cute. But I know this much. She was Japanese, right? Yeah, yeah. That's good. But no, I'm telling you, when you have to shift, and I'm not talking much, 45 days for normal outside portal. Um, the inside portals, they have so much to get to. Now, my medium, I still, I can see how many people watch it. I got a crowd. I got a crowd of spirits, because I mentioned my medium is going to be the inside portal. Yeah.
Well, that's a good incentive for me to release this belly fat that I have.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. Well,
Okay.
wait. I'm walking a fine line now. You belly fat, you should always get up. Get as much you get off, because the shift happens and you'll feel so loved. The outside portal workers, they're loving everybody else. They don't have swords and banging them on the head. They talk to you. Now, you'll see them because they shine. They shine. Shiny.
Wow.
Shiny.
So then we will know what to do when we get there because it's in our cellular consciousness
God!
on what we should be doing when we get up.
Tell my medium when you come back.
Huh?
But tell my medium when he comes back.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I don't have to worry about that.
That's right.
Thank you, Master Carol. Are you ready for?
Okay, let's talk to people.
Philip is the first from the studio audience. Hello, Philip. Happy to see you.
First question is, because the Schumann frequency is rising, so the shift is actually when we hit the 4.0, or is it based on the Schumann frequency at all? The Schumann frequency of the Earth.
Yeah. You said at the end, is based on Earth thing? Oh, yeah. Yes.
So therefore, when we reach the so-called 3 days of darkness, it's actually not 3 days, our Earth days. It's more of a universal type of time frame where it may be years because it's 0 point energy that we're hitting. Am I right?
Yes. Maybe 3 years, maybe 3 days. Who knows? The creator force loves everybody on the earth plane. So he was quick space of this earth plane, because he loves the airplane. And it's going to be a still airplane post shift, still be the airplane. But don't lose your question. Know this much: the body, it takes time. 3 days ago, that's 3 days. That'd be really fast, really fast. So I always said 3 days. I talked to the creator. I told him. I can tell them 3 days. You can tell them anything. You know, some like that, they got this for the outside. They'll lay down there for some time, but no. Well, you said maybe 2, 3 years. I doubt this shift. I'm proud of the airplane. I'm sorry. I'm proud of the airplane because you're now getting through this Corvette 9. My friend, I know this friend over here that she said she didn't want to eat this shark, but her halal, she said they were picky. Well, that's good. I know why she did it. I know why she didn't do it because of halal. She knew it was the right thing to do. That's why she did it. I'm sorry. I won't look at it. I won't look at it.
Okay.
Okay.
I was hesitant too. To the time I was at the place.
Well, Rita didn't take his eyes off you, did he?
Yeah. So let's get back to Philip.
Okay, well,
The next question is the soul. Actually, the fractal, I'm sorry, the particleization, the fractals of the soul. What we're going to have is a combination of combining it back to very few souls. Am I right?
yes.
Okay, so each of our consciousness will become so-called major entity. Like the servers will be, instead of the terminals, they'll becoming the servers, where the servers become more of the individual souls that knows everything. The knowledge of the knowingness, because when we go into the 3 days of darkness, when we come out of it, we will know because of increased consciousness of our souls. Okay?
Well, actually, before you went we call it 3 days, but the conscious evaporation, you'll know why you're doing it because you're on an airplane and you'll know you stay on the plane, so that's right.
So the energy point is the energy of the astral plane. The souls, the energies that are of the astral plane, do we have to so-called light them up too? Or eventually they will know that they can't stick around and they will be absorbed?
The creative force could take it all back. It's all creative force, right? Everything. Now, I can say this much. Somebody in this church plane right now, the church plane, is going to the Arcturus command, Arcturian command. We know this. They will stay there for some time because they have perfected life on airplane. So the airplane is a perfect society. It's what we do it. We've done all this time to mess it up. So if you heat up and go on.
Is that part of the 3 days?
No,
Okay.
not called off. It's very. It will shift over south, north, and so on and so forth. But you'll never feel it. You'll never feel it. You'll be out cold when we do this.
Oh, that's a good thing. Wow.
I thought you had some tough stuff.
Good question. Let's go to Germany. I hope you're Germany. Joachim. Aloha, Joachim.
Stop. That's all.
Aloha Master Kuro, as the 3 days of darkness, are the 3 days of darkness an individual timeline experience? Will a part of us experience the shift and the rest will stay behind in an alternative timeline? Thank you.
One more time.
Yeah. Are the 3 days of darkness an individual time experience? Will part of us experience the great shift and the rest stay behind in an alternative timeline?
I think you're asking. So I'll tell you what I think is you have all alternatives when the shift happens. The great shift comes up and around three dark. I'm talking really dark. It's really dark. You can't see. You put your hand up there. You can't see it. That's really dark. It's really dark because it's the light's going to come back up from the people. The people. You'll know when you feel the light coming out of your body. Then you look at you say, "Oh my God!" You look at your hand; it's right there. Yeah. Well, the people they brought the light. All of you are light bringers. Not everybody could. I think here, I saw that. Yeah. So, um, so you start seeing the light come. Philip, you get this? You look down. Oh my God! I see my hand. Close. Oh, that's bright. That's really bright. That's right. You know the light workers. All light workers. Now, light workers don't get cocky. Don't get cocky. You can be a light worker and have a bad spell between now and then, and you're gone. You're back to the creator. But that's perfect. That's beautiful. When you go back to the creator, it doesn't take a months or years or 200,000 years or something. You'll be probably coming back over here to this airplane because you love this airplane. When you have the shift, I think I hope I've got this question. When we have the shift, it's not about who's down and who's up and down. Don't worry. You don't have to worry. When you see the light come on, you'll see your partners or your people or any people. Hopefully you'll have somebody you know. Don't be worried. We know we're powerful. When you see the body comes up, as it stands up on his feet, and you feel a little wiggly, well, you've been sleeping there for maybe 2 years or maybe 10 days. I don't know. But I know this much. You have to know when you wake up, your light's up. Okay?
That's why we're called light workers. And we provide the light. We are.
Yes.
Goodness.
Well, you're all lights. You got, bodies, the physical body, it's an ugly thing. I'm sorry, not ugly. It's not ugly, but it's not pretty either. But when you come off the ground, And you sit up and you said, my God, oh, the shift is really here. Oh, this is great. I can't see it, but I can't see anything. Oh, so you start light up inside yourself. Why am I telling you this? Because you're gonna forget it most people don't listen to this program. I'm sorry. You don't listen to the program, so you don't have the insight. But I know this much. When you have the light inside of you, you lay down on the floor, the couch, or someplace in your house or outside your house. I don't care. Maybe in a supermarket. Don't do that. But know this much: when you light up your body, you'll feel you're part of the Creator. You won't have to go to the church. I don't talk to church. Well, I taught a little bit. No, you don't have to go to the church to see the God creator force. You don't have to go any place. It's inside of you. We know this much. When you figure out how love works. We, Amina said, lean over to him. Okay. You know, my medium's pushing this love, all over. Yeah. He's getting tired. He's not tired. He's not tired of him being heard, not hearing, yeah, not being heard. But know this much: the love, the angers that's coming out of you right now. And I'm not picking anybody on this journey right here, but you know, if you got angers, you're gonna experience more. Try not to do it, but it's gonna be almost impossible. You got to get this out of you, because if you're outside portal worker that's special, oh my God, the medium, he shifted what I said. I said, well, outside portal worker, you got to light up quick, and he said, why? I know. I tell you this much: if you have the light inside you, everybody's got to light it. We got creator force. Not the God, the Jesus, the Mary, the anything, the goddess or anything. You have to know, oh, one big thing. This is new. Women have keeping bringing children over there without
Sorry.
without intercourse.
Women will be birthing
Yeah.
children like Mother Mary.
Yeah.
The Virgin Mary.
Oh, yes.
How Jesus was brought to the earth.
That's right.
Through the Virgin Mother. And women will be able to do that.
Yes.
On the other side of the ship.
Oh, guaranteed.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
But not me. Oh, this light thing that we're in a lower degree, we are doing that right now on this, right? Because we say, keep the love going, keep the light going for others to see, and so we can help them. Um, they can reflect on us on how to be safe in their own light. Wow, that's cool. Okay, I'm glad I'm here today.
Cool.
All right. Next is Joaquin. Oh no, Annie. Anne, I'm sorry. I like Annie. Yeah, because I think makes you want to say Annie.
And, okay. Just one moment.
Oh, thank you.
Got it. All right. So Anne's question is, Master Kirill, when I go on my walks, I sometimes feel like the trees of the fourth light are within sensing distance. Please speak on how close the fourth light is to the third dimension now. Yeah.
My medium, I'll tell you this, but he had this big tree ground outside of his house, and he didn't like because he couldn't see the city way down. So he masterminded. He told his neighbor, uh, could you just cut up the, well, he mashed it down. But know this much, the trees, she said, I love her, I love her, I love her very much. Uh, she knows the trees looking different. You know, the trees, this mountain right across the church, the medium comes up here every night and stands out there in the pitch dark and looks at this tree, per tree. But no, the trees and the vegetation is going to change immensely.
Wow.
But the tree will still be the top of the chain. Thank you, Annie. That's quick.
That's a clear sign, right? Because Anne's seeing that.
Well, yeah.
So we're getting a little closer to the 3 days.
See? Now you add up the little. Anne sees the light in the tree.
Wow.
You all can go out there. If you don't have vision, like a medium, but I know this much. At nighttime, he sees all night. It looks perfect. But Anne, she walks through the trees, and she said, wow, I said, well, wait, the medium had you understand of seeing the light. Seeing the light.
Okay.
You saw it? Flash?
Yes.
Okay.
I was doing a healing on him.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh. Shame on him. Shame on him. No, I'm sorry.
And then there was a flash towards the end, as I was closing. There he saw this flash, and I sensed, I saw it.
Well, you're gonna see a lot of that. Now, I'm telling you right now, everybody out there in the camera, the outside, pay attention, because it's gonna happen within a week, 5, 6 days. You're all going to experience, not all, most of you. You're coming to this program to learn about the Great Shift. Well, that makes you a portal worker outside. Not inside, outside. Outside, you've got the physical body, but you know, when the medium has this flash, and he said, oh, he said, first time he saw it, oh, no, beautiful angel. That was an angel. It's another body. It's coming through the shift. So
Another body.
Yeah. Now you'll see it, and it's gone, because it's going to stay over the earth plane. But know this much: if I push anybody in that side that camera, and I ask him, "Have you been seeing a quick flash, and you say, yeah, just recently, right? Yeah, recently. Well, I go to each one of you, and if you're really serious with me, and you keep looking, you'll see it every day. Not every day, but quite often.
Yeah, especially I started seeing them often ever since I started doing the 5 breath self-healing meditation. So that's cool. Okay.
You put that in your advertisement. 5 breath self-healing meditation.
See the flash.
Add that to the class. Oh, I see.
Okay, Corinna, you're next.
Wow,
so fascinating. There's questions. I know that the Lemurians experienced a great shift from the third to the fourth dimension, right? And then fourth to fifth, of course. Is there something from their great shift that we can learn from now that would help us? Is it different from ours? What was it like?
It's way different. Now, you all know, everybody, but 100 or 1,000 or 12 or 55,000, don't worry. You have known for a long time what I was going to say. So what she says, the Lemurian conquest for the shifts, they only get to the fifth dimension. The new shift on this airplane, I will be walking around. Seventh dimensionals, walking in and out, walking in and out. Walking in and out, we don't need the medium, straight medium.
You will have a body.
No, I can manifest the body.
You can manifest the body.
So we'll have seven-dimensional access in and out. Can we on Earth, can we then go out to the seventh dimension, or will it come to us?
No, we can't go there.
It depends on your soul age.
Yeah, but can you're saying seventh dimensional? You're coming in here.
Yeah.
So and then Lemurians went to fifth, and they some to sixth, but after that it was de-evolved. Are we going beyond the sixth dimension on this planet?
To start at the fourth, like fourth and fifth, but the sixth is mastery, and so the next one up there is the seventh. That's when you would get. Well, I come in earth plane. I come in the earth plane. Like a shift happened last week, and you're all sitting here thinking, "Wow, beautiful, beautiful," and all of a sudden you see a little shimmer, and it shimmer, 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 shimmer. Oh my God, Master Kirill. Yeah, I swear, yeah.
Mr. Carol, you're doing that already at our house. Okay.
Do the Lemurians have something to help us with our great shift, or it's completely different?
Body babies, walk-ins. Now, if you had a walk-in, I swear to God, if you got 20 people in the audience, 20 people, four of them, but I saw 4 walk-ins. This right here, right now. Sorry.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Okay, Aldine, you're next.
Aloha, Master Kira.
Aloha.
I want to thank both Philip and Joaquin for their questions and your answers because they inspired this question. So you were teaching us about aspects of ourselves. So I was wondering, after the 3 days of darkness, will we call all the aspects of ourselves together to become the indoor portal worker or outdoor portal worker or whatever portal worker?
Yes and no.
If they're on, yeah, come together. If they're not on the earth plane, then they don't.
You, young lady, I'm gonna tell you this much. I said you're Hawaiian. I don't think you're really Hawaiian body. I don't know, but you're really Hawaiian. when you sit up here for the church, and my medium gets all goosey bumped when you sing, and, you know, but that's all right. You have multiple walk-ins. You've had yourself right there. Uh, your husband, how long have you been married to your husband?
32 years.
You had that's not bad. No. Well, Krina, she has about 12. Yeah, she boom, 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 boom. The elevator between here and the Creator Forest. Oh, thank you. That's good. You know, when you said walk in, I think you should walk in. Aspect, same thing, same thing.
Oh, yeah?
Really,
Same thing.
yeah, yeah. Well, we tell my friends over here, the circles,
Yes.
and I said one lady she had almost 1,000,000 aspects.
Yes.
She's happy. She got a little shorter because it pushed her down. No, but I know, you know, you have a portal worker and you're outside portal worker, you won't stay there for long. You come back in because you have too many walk-ins. Okay.
And so I'm glad, thank you for asking that, because the people on the goddess journey is it has many splinters on earth. You know, like one of them had 1,000,000 splinter. And so I thought maybe, as for myself, I don't have that much, but every night I send light to them. Um, is that a right thing to do?
Yeah, you can do that. That doesn't hurt them.
Okay.
Just help them.
Help them?
No, it doesn't help them.
It doesn't help them? Oh, forget it
Well,
then. Take that off my list every night.
we have change to all. Don't take it off.
Brother. Oh, that's funny.
Go
Okay.
ahead. Any more questions?
Yes, Dave. Dave is next.
Eden Bauer?
No, I don't think so. I asked him, where is he? I don't think so. He's in Mesa, Arizona.
Okay, you got him?
So this question from David in Arizona. The more I hear 3 Days of Darkness, the more I am lost in metaphor. Is there anything specific we should be doing in preparation of something so open to interpretation beyond sending light? I love this.
Arizona, I feel his light right now. I can feel it. He's a light worker, and I know this much, lad. You will know what you got to do when this great shift comes. You will not go down for more than about one day. You'll be back up. Your light is. So I've never met this man. I don't think I looked at him right now, but I know this much. He has love in every ounce of her body, his body. Yeah, he's got love. Now, I'm not sure showing it to people, but this man has got love.
Can I also say, he mentioned, I resonate more with. So I have difficulty processing these indications of how biblical the 3 days is supposedly meant to be, I find I end up not being worried, which is good. Worried, not being worried. No.
You're a light worker. You know this much. Well, I'll tell you this much, David. I have two, 3 friends around the world named David, and they all come from, sorry, biblical times. Yeah, Davids. But know this much: you shouldn't be worried about the religion. You don't have. But stop right now. Okay, let's go on.
He is light.
Yeah.
Know what to do. He knows what to do with his light. Yeah. Thank you, David, for your question. Let's go to the Big Island, or is it Mom?
Is this Trinity? Yeah. Trinity says, are the Galactics going to be delivering higher medical tech, healing like med beds before the 3 days of darkness? Med beds.
Understanding.
Med-beds, I like that. Ask Trinity.
I think it's probably a bed where the person, whatever they need, gets healed.
Oh, well, that's good. Well, yeah. I'll tell you much. Trinity, I've lost your question, so I get. Okay, good.
Are the Galactics going to be delivering higher medical tech healing like med beds before the 3 days of darkness? So higher medical healing techniques.
Absolutely. Oh, yeah, cool. You know, wait. A good question, Trinity. Your beds are perfect to be um, light workers around the world. They have nothing to do from going person to person and playing Jesus Christ. Sorry, David. I know this much. Jesus is a beautiful man. He's a beautiful man. But you have lived in Maui time, and you're kind of upset with what happened to your around you. We know this much. We heard some of your comments, and I didn't think she was mad, but your angels was kind of hugging you. So that means that she was feeling upset about something. So I want you to know this much less. Sorry. I want you to know this much. When you get ready, you'll have every answer in the book like mine.
Quite a statement.
Yeah.
Huh. Hey, let's go to Australia, to Kelly. Thank you, Trinity.
So to Kelly says, blessings and love to you, Master Guide Curiel. In the Great Shift book, you spoke of having the vibrational body transfer and motion alliance, so the essence will be completely protected. Please, can you share more about what this means? Vibrational body transfer and motion alliance, so that the essence will be completely protected.
I'd have to have some time with her alone before I can answer that question.
Okay.
Okay? She hear me? I hope so. She's got her question. I'll tell you that you're all right here, right here. Most people they're not understanding. You're all up here. She was there when you asked us. So I have to somehow make some time for her.
She says, by the time this event actually engulfs your earth plane, those who are destined to experience the fullness of the event will have learned about vibrational something. So she's taking it right out of the book.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I can't give you any more. I can't see it.
Well, she's really perfect.
There yet.
No.
Okay. Next year is 3 Days of Darkness refresh.
Oh my God.
Okay. Let's move on to Las Vegas. Rosanna. Welcome, Rosanna.
Aloha, Master Guide Carol. I feel soul speak is the best way to communicate, and it will be essential during the 3 days of darkness with whales, beautiful, with people, not easy. Can you speak on that?
Yes, soul speak, yes. My medium, when you had this group, maybe not everybody's going to understand, but you know, she knows. But the group of if my medium somewhat walked out, gone, she'd be the medium for the group. That's how close she is.
Who? Rosanna?
Rosanna, yeah.
Oh, my.
Yeah. Sorry, Rosanna.
She's been outed.
Well,
So speak is you're doing
yeah,
channeling. You're being, Kahu is channeling your soul?
Yeah,
Wow.
that's right. Well, what, does that shock everybody?
I just put it in another.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's what she does. She does it all the time.
Yes, she does that.
I know.
You can always feel the truth in her voice.
The medium's watching, listen to the program on his computer, and he said, "Oh, Rosanna, Rosanna."
Yeah. Yeah, we miss her. So,
Well, she come back.
okay. Then we go to the other side of Dagmar.
Ah.
Beloved Master Guide Curiel, when doing distance healing, I can see myself detached from my physical body and can see myself in a different body with vibrating outlines. Is this part of my new body?
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, cool.
I've had that experience too.
Let me tell you this, Dagmar. Why do you think my medium comes out your house every night of the week? He got nothing better, nothing else to do. He likes to see your body. Now, not your physical body, the body you're thinking of, but where you know he sees you. Now, when you come out of the body, you're smiling, beautiful. You look at yourself. Oh my God, that's right. You are the one, the earth plane. Not the only one on the earth plane, but you know, there's very few of you out there right now. Well, it's cute. She's not out there.
That's cool. Okay, are we done with her? Her question? Okay, now we have Susanna.
Oh,
And then one more.
Philip?
There was my question is about the children of the shift. In terms of there's patterns in the weathers, and we see different patterns in the flora and fauna, and even different patterns in the land. But now I want to know about patterns that the children of the shift are bringing forth for us. What kinds of messages and signs are they bringing to us that we might be missing, to let us know about how we're doing with the great shift in the 3 days of darkness, approaching the 3 days of darkness.
Your son brought an angel from for the airplane. You know that. You know the children are going to show the way. They are going to show the way. Now, every child under the age of them are angel forces. So they're not good angels, they're angel forces. And when the shift comes out, they will change immediately. So, what I'm telling you, last, you can't talk to the people. Now, you go and call your son, say, I talked to Master Kirill, and he says, don't. You'll know it. He will know it, but don't tell him, because the shift is not ready for them to be discovered. I ask all of you out there, if you got one of those kids, or you're having a grandchild or a grandbaby or something, and you know it's an angel, you'll know why you shouldn't tell them. They're going to have a hard time if you expose them. So don't expose them.
Okay, we have enough for one more. So we do not expose the in our family. Okay. They're awesome. Yeah.
Okay, let's go to the last one for today. It's Sandra.
Sandra has a question. She's in Massachusetts, yeah? Master Kirill, can you differentiate between the old prediction about 1,000 years of peace said to be coming to the third dimension and the shift into a higher dimension? They seem to be different journeys.
Yes. Better. The two journeys, and the first one she asked about was what was the first one?
The first one was the old prediction about 1,000 years of peace.
Okay, that's the coming, not right now. It'll be peaceful. It'll be very, very, very peaceful. But you've got to get used to the peace. So the people that come in there, if you slip through and you come out to the shift, and you haven't figured out love, I'll tell you this much. If you know anybody, you know that the love pours out every day. You don't understand that because they can't be understood. We know this much. They have trouble understanding themselves. So with what I'm saying right now, all of us, when you talk about 1,000 years of peace or prosperity or all of that, that's going to happen after. The great shift has got to get out first. And we have certain people, we're trying to hold on this airplane and hold on, and well, one, two, three, about a bunch of them want to get off the airplane so bad they're willing to die. They're not going to kill themselves, but they would have a choice if they died. You know some of the people, but know this much: love, love people are tough journeys. Tough journeys. You hardcore guys go beat up. You got to you great. You'll suffer. Very simple. But now this much, the love people, the people love when you know, when you can identify this person and you just and expose her, and she says yes, perfect.
So, 1,000 years after the
Oh,
3 days
yes.
of
Way
darkness.
into, yeah.
Yes. So, but we have to process
Yeah.
ourselves through
You
the 3 days.
those
Okay.
two dimensionals there.
Yes.
Fifth dimensionals only. Fifth dimensionals. No.
Yes.
Fourth dimension gone.
Oh, so, wow. Well,
I'll tell you as much. You finished? Good, good. Thank you for all your questions. I have put a little sharp side on my answers today because I know this much. You've asked questions beyond my wildest dream. I couldn't answer it all. We had very few questions about the fourth dimension, but I know this much. The fourth dimension is a beautiful place. It's where you see the trees lit up and not bulbs on them. They light up beautiful. But I know this. When you get to the point where fifth dimensionals and up, that's what she's talking about. She's talking about.
100,
Yeah,
1,000 years of peace.
Yeah, it's very peaceful. But you don't stay on the airplane this much. When you get to fifth dimension, well, you stay a little longer. But know this much: the space beings, Arcturians, Andromedas, and Pleiadians, they'll be hovering over right over top of it. So you go up there and you play with the star people. Star people, they don't like that, but we call them star people. Light people, that's better. But when you know fifth dimension and up, that's what she sees.
Wow.
Okay.
So,
So
what I got from today for
What'd you
me
get?
is it's the meantime,
thank you.
for me to get to the fourth dimension, I don't have to, today, I don't have to worry about the 3 days of darkness. I just have to work on raising my vibration of love and enjoy the earth for as long as I can. And then when it comes, it comes.
Close
Right?
your eyes. Close your eyes.
Uh-huh.
Close your eyes. Close them.
Whoa. Okay, that's secure.
Oh, she. Whoops.
Ooh,
Your mentor.
lovely.
So, know this much. You're gaining love every day. It's causing you some memory lapse.
Really? Oh boy. Okay. I didn't know it could. I'm sorry, Master.
I told you love, love. He, oh, oh, really? Oh God. Uh,
Oh, as long as you erased all the bad stuff,
that's,
that
that's right.
would be good.
Okay, thank you. So I'm gonna close. I tell you this much, ladies and gentlemen, 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 ladies of the light, you'll know well, you know that we know that. Well, you know when you can move through the brain, everybody that you meet, they love you. They love you. Now, if you're like some person over here, she's got a lot of beautiful love, and most people have gotten through her brash exterior. Well, she brash, 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 brash. She had to be the good girl for the medium or my journey, but know this much. Let her go now. Not talking about her anymore. Come out of the shift. You go in and you come out. And when you come out, you be more love. The more you come out, the more love you. Okay? That's right. Good evening.
Good evening, Ms. Kira. Wow. Thank you so much, and we send you as you depart. We give you a part of our golden particles to you. And welcome back, Fred Sterling. It was a fine session, a very fine session, Master Carol.
Very fine.
Very fine session.
Fine.
Great session. I'm sorry, I forgot about the word fine. Yes. Yes. Oh my gosh. What I learned is we are the light. We provide the light. Yes, our core essence. That's who we are.
I've had that for about 2 years.
It's amazing. It just that part of that knowledge. I just got plugged in into me. This is so interesting. I I don't know about you guys up there, you light workers. Keep working on your love, raising your vibration, because I know this. The more you're into love, the more information. You're in that space of love. You have more available to you, more information available to you. That's the amazing part. So, right, Colin?
Yes. I talked to Philip for just a second. What? Oh no. Yes.
So, thank you for joining us today. I hope it'll give you some peace. What you heard today is it's the 3 days of darkness is not to be feared, but we just keep going as a conscious creator to consciously um, create a world on this earth plane with so much love. Did I say it right, Colin?
Perfect. Yes.
Right. So
I came with this mind. Hopefully, bring you all over because we have no fears. I don't have any fears, but
The needle, yeah, the needle fear. But you don't have that anymore. So you're right, you don't have any fear.
okay. Turn the camera on her, Gail.
Hi, everyone. I'd like to invite you to join me for the next First Steps to Signature Cell Healing online workshop. And it's going to be on a weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It's 9 hours total. And it's got great timing for people in the US and Canada. So I hope you can join me. It's always a lot of fun, and it's always a great opportunity to gather together with other light workers because it's about the great shift, and signature cell healing is the healing modality for the great shift. So please join me. You can register at signaturecellhealing.com. Mahalo.
Thank you, Karina. And the next, I hope you tune in for our Sunday Easter healing service. And the Kaku's message is Jesus' death. Is it the end or the beginning? And then on April 18th, long distance healing. Kahu's message then, that time is it your desire to heal? The write up will be on Kirill.com soon. And on April 28th, Wednesday, that's our next Kirill Conscious Creators topic to be announced by the end of next week. So have a happy Easter week. Thank you for the pleasure of your time. We appreciate the time you spend with us. We hope you found something that you can use to evolve your conscious awareness and age your soul. So light up, folks. That's the name of the game is just raise your vibration of love. Thank you. And make a difference with one person.
Yes. God bless you. I love you, every one of you.
Thank you.